now, the sentencing proceedings for the mastermind behind Tshegofatso Pule's murder has been postponed to July 28. Ntuthuko Shoba was found guilty of murdering his then-pregnant girlfriend in June 2020. Our reporter Tshegofatso Pule was there in court and joins us now. Tshegofatso, we understand there's been a postponement. Why exactly have they postponed today?
Well, we understand that pre-sentencing reports are still not complete, and so the lawyers and the state prosecutor met the judge in chambers and agreed on a date to postpone the pre-sentencing proceedings to the 28th of July 2022. It is quite a lengthy postponement, but I think the judge was quite adamant to say that he wants to see these proceedings taking place and going ahead by that time, and he was given the assurance by the lawyers in court that that would certainly be the case. But for more reaction on this, I am joined by Nkatake once more, that is Tshegofatso Pule's uncle. Thank you so much for your time once more, Malume. Just, of course, quite disappointing that we have yet another postponement in this matter, but it does seem as though that there needs to be some more time given to complete some of these reports.
Yeah, look, it's disappointing. But at the same time, you find us as a family, our hands are tied. There's nothing we can do. You would have heard what the judge said inside the court, that he needs as much information as he can get to make sure that when he hands down the sentence, he is in possession of such information. So it is a crucial information that is needed. If it's incomplete, it would be injustice if the court proceeds without it. Again, we are disappointed as a family. From March, when the conviction was handed down by the judge, until now, I would have loved to know those reasons as to why the pre-sentencing report is incomplete. But however, as a family, we'll still go back. We will come back again on the 28th of July, and hoping to see justice for Tshegofatso being served.
Of course, like you correctly stated, March is when he was convicted. It's May now, and it's the first time the family is seeing him since that conviction. Can you tell me about just some of the emotions as a family, seeing that, the man that you always believed was guilty of her murder, you're seeing him once more in court?
I think the emotions are a bit different today, considering before, when we were in the middle of the trial, and how the emotions were evoked, obviously from what we were hearing during the proceedings at the time. But now that we know that he has been found guilty of the premeditated murder of Tshegofatso Pule, it's a bit of a relief for us as a family, knowing very well that even the person that we first suspected that could have had the hand in the killing of Tshegofatso is now behind bars. So the only solace that we take from this point, especially today, is postponing, is the fact that we know, even if the matter can be postponed 200 times, but he's still behind bars.
Yeah. If perhaps we would see Shoba show some kind of remorse, as a family, would you be willing to sit down, hear him out, or are you just wanting these court processes to be complete?
He hasn't shown any sign of remorse from the moment this proceeding started. From the moment we were in Roodepoort Magistrates Court until now, I don't see him changing. And even if he does show some sense of remorse, I don't think the family is in such a position to even speak to him, even to go to the extent of forgiving him. It's not something that we will do as a family. He betrayed us. He robbed us. Not only one life, but also two possible lives that we could have had as a family. Yes. Thank you.
All right, that is Tshegofatso Pule's uncle, Nkatake, here at the South Gauteng High Court, just giving us a sense of how the family is feeling. Of course, quite disappointed that the pre-sentencing proceedings could not go ahead today, but saying that, of course, they are expecting and hoping that come July, all will be set and ready to go ahead with those proceedings, but that as a family, of course, they will never forgive Ntuthuko Shoba for what he has done.
Mm-hmm. No, they do sound that they're still very, very emotional about what has happened. It's only been just 2 years. Tshegofatso, we'll leave it there for now. That's our reporter, Tshegofatso Pule.